watched your husband wake up from a nap and try to report you to the police for kidnapping him in his own home? If you saw part 1, you know my highly serious accountant husband just got his wisdom teeth out, thought I was a toxic Uber driver, and passed out on our couch clutching his library card. Fast forward 2 hours. He wakes up. He is still heavily medicated. He looks around our living room, spots me folding laundry, and immediately presses himself into the corner of the sofa. You took me to your secondary location? He whispers. I told him to relax and eat his applesauce. He completely ignores me, holds up his library card like a police badge, and tries to negotiate his release. Listen, he says, I have late fees, but this gets you into any county branch. Take it and let me walk. Yeah, it gets worse. I walk over to take the card, and he spots the fireplace mantle. Right in the center is a massive framed wedding photo of the two of us. He squints at the picture. He looks at me. He looks back at the picture. His eyes go completely wide. Oh my God, he gasps. You stalked her. You faked the photos. You're a mastermind. That's when I realized there was no talking him down. I just had to lean in. I crossed my arms, looked at him and said, yep, and you're next if you don't eat this applesauce. He didn't even hesitate. He just nodded and said, honestly, fair. It's an honor to be taken out by someone with your bone structure. But that wasn't even the worst part. Our golden retriever, Kevin, comes bounding into the room. My husband literally throws himself over the dog to protect him. He points a shaking finger at me and yells, run, buddy. She's a 10, but she's a sociopath. Save yourself. Kevin just licks my hand. My husband looks utterly betrayed. You sold me out for a belly rub, he mutters. He eventually passed out again. 6 hours later, the anesthesia has completely worn off. He walks into the kitchen, rubbing his jaw. He is 100% back to being my extremely serious, zero-nonsense husband. He sighs and says, man, that surgery was a blur. I don't remember getting home at all, so I decided it was time. I didn't say a word. I just smiled, pulled my phone out, and hit play on the voicemail he left me in the car. The 2-minute sobbing voicemail where he confesses that he's trapped in an Uber with a gorgeous girl who looks exactly like me, but he swears he didn't even look at her collarbones. I watched his soul physically leave his body. He stood perfectly still, closed his eyes, turned around, and walked completely in silence back to bed.